Welcome back everybody to Escape from Skyblock. Okay, well, what has happened between episodes? Did I do a little bit of a live stream? I think I did, but I may have just done some extra things. Actually, the majority of the work that I did on the live stream was start to set up this thing. This is going to be my wither spawner farm, and hopefully it doesn't destroy my base. But I spent most of that time that I was live streaming building that. So the other part in between times, I actually did a little bit more when it came to it's just the vats there, devoting some extra time to getting to the moon. Now, oh, that is so cool! Just watching that animation with the telescope coming out. The observatory I can't really use right now because that's only really used with satellites. I'm not in the stage of actually making satellites quite yet. But what we are in the stage for making is doing the rest of this rocket. Now, I've managed to automate the steel making production a little bit more better, and it seems to be, well, I managed to get about 40 odd blocks of steel through, and it was enough to get the base of this rocket ship pretty much started. So now this is where the fun part comes in. I've got to try and remember everything we need to actually put this rocket ship together and get myself up and to the moon, right? So the one thing that we're going to need is, let me think, is a guidance computer to place onto this railgun guidance computer. This is the one. Oh my god. Okay, titanium plates, we got that. Tracking computers. Okay, so basic circuit plates, eyes of ender plus redstone. Okay, so we'll just get eyes of ender. Totally conceivable, totally doable. Let's just get, say, 16 of those. Whoops, that's not what I want. Basic circuit plates. So basic. Don't have any here. Do I happen to have any in the sawmill? Silicon wafer. No, we have to. Looks like I might have to make those up. It might be in the precision assembly machine. No, that's just an advanced one. Well, bugger. Right. So what I'm going to have to do is look. Okay, I've got silicon wafers. So it's a silicon wafer, whoops, guidance computer, so I need a basic circuit plate, which is silicon wafer, redstone, and gold. So let's grab some redstone. So a stack of that, stack of gold, let's do it. Right, so to the basic assembler we go. Take that in glass. So silicon wafer, redstone, and gold. Yep, it is doing its thing. Right, now for the tracking circuit, we need the, okay, so all we can do is actually wait for this to finish. Where is the motor in this structure? I would really like to actually find out where the motor is and just replace that actually with a motor that's more compatible. Well, a faster motor that we've proven that we can make. So we've got to wait on that. Basic circuit plate. So how many of these do I have to make? I have to make 4. Okay, 4 shouldn't be too bad. To wait and do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to speed this up. I'm going to have to get a faster motor in this thing. This is ridiculously slow. And I mean ridiculously so. And as you notice in my inventory, I have the materials for another Stargate to be made. So as soon as we get to the moon, guess what we'll be making? That's right, we're gonna get this Stargate sort of thing happening. It's gonna be great. Oh, the only thing I didn't actually put in my inventory is Naquita. Yep, craft myself a stack of that. Thank you very much. Away you go. Because we're gonna need that. Basic circuit plate, right. We've got it. Done. So, the basic circuit plate plus Eyes of Ender. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a bit on the slow side, but yeah, we can make that faster. For sure. Okay, so that's a basic circuit plate. Yay, tracking circuit. Now, while that's happening, we need a planetary chip. Planet ID chip, which is a satellite ID chip plus 2 basic circuits. Right, so I think I've actually got, because as I was messing around with this, I was actually did a little bit of construction with the satellites, realizing that I couldn't really do much with it right now, so I decided just to pull back and try and teach myself more about the advanced rocketry. Thank you to all the other people that are actually doing advanced rocketry tutorials. It has really helped me out a lot. At the top of my head, I can't remember any that like jumps out at me, but yeah, definitely there are a few good YouTubers out there doing really good tutorials for this. If you wanted a tutorial, if you expect this series to be a tutorial for advanced rocketry, whoa, you're far off base. I'm just a guy messing around with stuff. Right, so got those 4, fantastic. So, okay, so we got the planetary chip. That's what we needed. Guidance computer. What am I missing? A piece of redstone. Seriously? Well, let's nick some redstone from here. Haha. Right. So that will give us the guidance computer. We are going to place said guidance computer in the middle of the rocket, like this. Okay, okay. Now we need a seat. Passenger seat? No, seat from advanced rocketry. Boom, done. Okay. So the seat there and ouch. Some glass. What kind of glass can we use? Yeah, no, not use environmental tech. Clear glass, quite clear glass from Ender.io. Yeah, we'll use that. Do. Yes, this is going to get us to the moon. Actually, is that going to be tall enough? Yeah, I think so. Now, if you're also like playing along at home and you're constructing your very first rocket, the structure tower has to be as tall as the rocket, so this whole thing can scan. Right. So we have... Actually, do I need to get into that? I'm not entirely sure. Right, scan. Okay, so that's scanned. Clear for liftoff. Great. Well, it's not overweight. It's got enough fuel. Acceleration is good. We got more than enough thrust. Fantastic. Now, we're going to click build. So now that is built. Okay, so I think we take the unprogrammed planet ID chip, not place it in there. Destination unavailable. Select destination. Okay, I want to go to the moon, say. and I somehow popped myself out of the rocket. C. Right. Lunar. Select. Destination not available. So press shift. Yeah, shift to just hop out. Right. Okay. Oh, you click the guidance computer and you put the unprogrammed planet ID chip in there. Right. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is, actually, I have to make this thing called a linker. This do flicky, which is a very easy craft. So we take this linker, right? I went and made the fueling station here. This is the thing. This is the block that will take fuel from the chemical reactor. As you can see, I've got some Ender IO pipes pulling fuel out of the fluid hatch here and into here. So I think we right click that, and we can, I think we can just right click there. Right. So now, oh, it's even got a little dotted line. How about that? Fuel is now going into the rocket. So, you can see. Right, cool. It's got little. No, it's actually more over this side. Yeah, this up here. Yeah, all the bar is like completely full of fuel, velocity. Right. So press C. Select destination. I want to go to the moon. Select. Ooh. Okay, think about this, Ray. I'm pretty sure I have everything. If not, we're going to be really, really screwed. In fact, no. We're aborting the liftoff because I want to have some fuel on me just in case, you know. I want to get, say, I don't know, maybe 20 odd buckets, because I can. And we're going to get some fuel, because I don't feel confident in the ability, or my ability, to like adequately prepare the Stargate for a return trip. Okay, I mean, we could actually go come back on the return trip after we made the Stargate, and we can go back the other way. We could do that. Right. Anyways, so destination Luna. Ooh, I'm concerned. Right, let's go. Let's go to the moon. Ooh. Bye-bye, Skyblock. Bye. Oh, we go through the clouds. I don't know why the menu decided to pop up there. Ooh. This is exciting. Bye-bye to the Skyblock. We are now into space. I mean, there's no planet there. There's literally no planet there. Where's... Oh. Okay, landing. Press space to descend. Oh, yes, please. I wish to descend. We are now descending. We have landscape. No more depressing, just a little platform. We now have... Ooh. re-entry. Wow. What's that? Oh, look at all those beehives. Holy cow. Look at all them beehives. Holy shit. Okay. We have got absolutely no fuel, right? No, we got shift to disembark. Whee! Whee! Too bad my jetpack is not really that set up. Okay, right. We are here. Now, since we are here, we are now setting up our Stargate. So wherever we land, or land a spaceship, that's where it's going to land all the time. So we're going to place our Stargate here. Oh wow, look at even the shadow. That's amazing. Okay, so chevron, Stargate. Woo! Holy shit. Yeah, jumping with jetpacks is like really difficult. Chevron. Whee! Ring block. Whee! Ring block. Now it's chevron. Whoa. Chevron and da. Yes, it's half formed. When we relog, actually we definitely will relog. Absolutely. Right, dial home Stargate controller, or DHD. Is the sun actually going down? Look at that. That's so cool. We're going to be in so much trouble very soon. We're going to place that there. Place the... Where's my Naquadar? Where's my Naquadar? Oh. Okay, we are now officially in trouble. Okay. Yep. Oh, good. We're refueling the tank. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it's full of fuel. No, we don't. We don't want to go right now. We have to very quickly. Okay. Whoops. Pardon. Sorry. Is time halted? I don't know. YASTQ07QZ. Right. So that's the Stargate address for here. Oh man, I don't. We don't have any light sources. We don't. Quick, back in the rocket. I don't know if anything is actually going to spawn out here or not. Is there, in advanced rocketry, moon creatures? I don't know. I mean, we're going to chill in here and just have a look. But where did the Naquadar go? I could have swore. I don't have the interdimensional upgrade on my wireless grid either. That would have been handy. It looks like there's no mob spawning on the moon, which I'm totally fine with. All right, so we're currently full of fuel. Okay, we want to change the destination. So select destination. We want to go back to Earth. Okay, select destination Earth. Yay! We managed to get to the moon. We get to take off from the moon. Bye bye Moon, bye bye Stargate. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any monsters spawning on the moon. I wonder if the velocity, oh, the velocity goes really, really high. Holy cow. I suppose we don't really need so many engines on this thing, but it's enough to get me to where I need to go. Uh-huh. Oh man, we should have like rockets with lights and crap and yeah. Yes, we wish to descend. Go back to my little platform. And I want to crank the... where did my Naquadar go? Did I just like... Oh no. I do remember not... I told it to autocraft some, but I didn't actually pick it up. Just as well, I had the foresight to grab some fuel before we left, because I may have been in an awful lot of trouble. Okay, let's get out of this. Oh, gravity, holy cow. Look at that smokestack. That's amazing. Okay. Right. Yes, I told it to craft, but I didn't actually put it in my inventory. Oh, well. Right. So, for other cool things that are going to happen. Now, okay, so that's not going to... So it's YAST, right? Q07 QZ. What? Okay, so that's got fuel. What? Right. I have no idea why that didn't work. I'm just going to have to move, just hang on a sec, yep, okay. YAST Q07. No Stargate address at that. Really? That's the Stargate address. That's for here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of research on this. So I'm going to do something really unconventional. We're going to look this up while recording, and I'm not going to even do the editing to cut it out. So let's join us in watching me do some Google foo. Okay, SG Craft. No address. Okay, a Stargate is made up of either 7 or 9 characters. The hyphens are purely for readability. You do not need to put them in. Dot, 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 dot. Right, building, done that. Stargate addressing. If you're connecting to a Stargate in the same dimension, what? The address encodes dimension and spatial location within the dimension. Location as chunk level resolution means that you can only have one useful Stargate each chunk. If you dial the address of a chunk containing more than one Stargate, one of them will be connected to arbitrarily. If you're connected to a Stargate in the same dimension, you only need to enter the first 7 characters. To connect to the Stargate in another dimension, you need to not dial the full 9 character address. You can only do this for it was expanded to 9 chevrons using a Stargate chevron upgrader. Wow. SG. That's a controller crystal. Chevron upgrade. Right. So we're going to need to make 2 of those. Actually, I've got a crafting grid over here. Why did one of my cows get out? Right. So we need to make 2 of these. Is it redstone I'm missing? Yep. Okay, so I assume if we take these, right, maybe we just right click it onto there. Yes, that is entirely so. Right. Now, we've got the extra address. So, YAST Q07 QZ. Destination Stargate has insufficient chevrons. Well, bugger! Back into the spaceship. Right. Alright. I've got the Naquadar, so that's great. The spaceship. We want to change the destination. Select destination. Moon, where are you? You're down here. Okay. So, select destination Luna. Hello, pussycat. We're going to the moon. Yes. Just don't push any buttons and just go over that way. Don't push buttons. Get off, get off. This is why I have the gaffer tape on my mixing board. Because I know the cat's been doing some arbitrary, like, fiddling with stuff. Oh dear. Back to the moon. Yes, I do have the chevron upgrade. Cool. Let's just move stuff around, because I can. Yes. Descend. Descend to the moon. To the moon? Oh, no, that's Kerbal Space Program. I did enjoy. I enjoyed Kerbal Space Program. I did some videos on that, but I don't think they actually really stayed on my channel. Because I don't know. Kerbal Space is a fun program. Maybe I should just do some live streaming of that. Okay. So the moon is completely dark. Apart from all of the hives. Whee! Right. Chevron upgrade. Shift click, boom, done. Fuel, Naquadar. Done. Right. Now we're going to go back. BFXL C7G B6. Ah, that's so cool. I don't care how long this video takes, we're going to go back through the other way. And through we go. Yay! Ah, it's amazing. Right, so that is so cool. Right, we're going to go back the other way because it's daytime here, and I really want to see this during the daytime. YAST Q07 QZ. Okay, yeah. And we back to the moon. And I don't have any yeah, we're gonna have to do a bit of a moon base up here because the moon is the only place we get the lithium. And the lithium is what we need to make I think it's something to do with advanced rocketry, that we like make it's like a space, kind of like a space platform slash spaceship that we construct up in the up in space, and we use that to escape our solar system. But not yet. If you want to play the pack, it's available on the Curse Launcher or Twitch app, whichever you like to call it. If you like the episode and like the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. And if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, check out some of my playlist over to the right hand side. I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.